You'd better make up your mind.
Yeah. Yes, forming a very good team together. That's Tony and Jules, otherwise known as Jewelstone, from their album, which came out just a little earlier this year, called Anyway. And guess what? Tony and Jules are here. Good afternoon.
Hello, thank you for having us.
You're very welcome.
Great to be here.
So, how long have you two been singing together?
It's been 18 months, I think, now, isn't it?
Something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, 18 months now.
And how did you first meet?
I think I was looking for someone to do a recording project and found out about Jules from somebody.
Yeah, because Tony had been working on his own, doing bits, and I think he was just looking for someone to kind of collaborate with. And I happened to be on the scene at the time, and
then we thought we'd expand and start doing gigs together as well. You know, but partly a recording project really, and then also performing as well.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the sort of stuff that sort of naturally lends itself to sort of going out and being performed in noisy pubs and clubs, to my ear.
No, some of it isn't, and that's why we did develop a kind of set list that we thought we could do, which is more jazz and blues that goes down very well in restaurants and bars as well. So we do a bit of both.
Yeah, so we do some of our own songs, but we do mainly sort of Great American Songbook and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of classic songs from 30s, 40s onwards, up to more recent stuff as well.
And that backing tracks on the album, that's all you, is it, Tony?
All the instruments.
Man of many talents.
Yeah, well, I didn't play the drums on it, but there's lots of programming effects you can get with drums on nowadays. So, but I suppose I played the bass.
Yeah, you've arranged
the strings,
it all.
The brass.
Done it all.
Oh, don't be bashful.
No,
And you actually are in music professionally, aren't you?
Well, I do a bit of teaching now at the university, at Falmouth University. But for years I was teaching up at Salford University when I lived up country.
One of our presenters just gone up there this year, actually, to do media studies. So.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's all happening now, but BBC seem to trying to convince us that Salford is the centre of the universe at the moment.
Well, that's where the new media centre is for the BBC, isn't it?
It's all happening.
Yeah. Well, there in Cornwall, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah. There's plenty happening in Cornwall.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, so you're going to sing live for us.
We are,
this afternoon.
yes. Yeah.
Yes, a stripped back version.
Yeah.
What should we have first?
Well, we're going to play the title track from our album. Our album, as you said earlier, it's called Anyway, and this is the title track that Tony's written, and I have to say it's one of my favourites, so we're going to play that for you.
Called Anyway. It was love at first sight, like they say in the movies. A star shining bright out of the dark. Whoa, whoa. I had to get to know you. I could not let you go. We must be together anyway. Now we are a pair, life couldn't be better. We've so much to share and so much to learn. Whoa, I guess my ship has landed. You're my harbor from the stone. We must be together anyway. I suppose you just know
You know when something's right. I'll keep you warm if ever you're cold. I suppose you just know, and these feelings you can't fight will still be together when we're old. So here's a looking at you, kid, I think it was Bogart. You know I feel blue if we're ever apart. Whoa, whoa. So don't ever leave me, I will never let you down. We must be together anyway, 'cause it's a simple truth. We must be together anyway.
Anyway, the title track from Jules Stone's current album, sung here live in the studio this afternoon here at HBN with Tony and Jules. So where do these songs come from? That's the big sort of $64 million question, isn't it?
Well, I can't take a lot of credit for that because there's only one of my tracks that I've written on the album, so really that's down to you.
Well, I've done, I suppose, 12 tracks on the album, haven't I? And I've written 11 of them, yes.
Yeah.
Some of the songs that go back quite a long time, you know, some of them are quite old and they've been revisited, and some are newer songs that I've written in the last couple of years, sort of thing. So some of them might be 10 years old, some more recent.
Yeah.
So,
but songs like this have a sophistication, I think, that makes them timeless. You don't, they don't really go out of date. Songs like this.
Well, we hope not.
No. So are you finding it hard to find an audience for them down here, or?
We have a lot of Facebook followers. I mean, that's where you know, social media is really great, and you know, we do have a lot of followers that kind of see what we're up to and they try and come to as many gigs. But yeah, we need to get out there a bit more, I think.
How far do you travel usually?
Well, that's it. We just stick in Cornwall. We're not travelling any further afield, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Jules is quite busy with family commitments.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't really travel huge distances. But we were aiming to, what we're going to work on is doing more video stuff. We're going to make some, you know, start making some videos. Videos of the actual songs. So
stick them up on YouTube, that kind of thing.
And also, that I think that'll be a useful promotional thing. So we're going to work on that. So,
well, hopefully appearances like this will help you as well. We do our best for you.
Definitely. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Yeah.
And so what sort of equipment have you got for doing these backing tracks then?
Well, I've got my own little studio at home, you know, sort of a small setup, which is expanded over the years.
Well, you say small, but you've got a lot of equipment.
A lot of equipment. Oh, yes,
he's got every gadget.
Yeah, there's lots of gadgets and you know, stuff.
Software.
Built up over the years, sort of thing, you know.
Yes, yeah, but it helps. It helps your versatility, I suppose. But at the end of the day, it's the ideas that count, isn't it? If you don't know what to do with them. Yeah, I mean, that's it. They're no help to you at all.
You can get sometimes bogged down in all the equipment and think learning more software, and sometimes it can go against you instead of helping you. You're thinking, oh, I've got to learn this now. How does this work? And sometimes you just have to think, right, well, I know enough. I'll just use it, you know, because you can spend forever learning stuff, can't you?
How many songs end up in the waste paper basket? Do you ever start something and think, oh, I can't get anywhere with this. I'll bin it.
Yeah. I've got lots of songs kind of
half written
in transit, which sort of waiting for lyrics, you know.
Yeah.
They're not in the waste paper basket.
Well, no, not yet.
They're on there.
We want to do lots more together, don't we? We want to
yeah.
write some stuff together, because some things I find difficult, like lyrics, especially Tony's good at, and I quite like doing harmonies, and so
yeah. Jules is great at harmonies. You can sort of sing her any song and she'll harmonise.
Yeah,
she's got this ability to kind of just she doesn't just sort of does it. I think a lot of singers, well, not a lot of singers, but sometimes singers can just.
I think that's a knack, isn't it?
Yeah,
either you've got it or you haven't.
Tony's normally there working out on piano and guitar, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know what that is.
Because sometimes she'll come up with a harmony. I think, well, that shouldn't work really, but it does. You know, thinking, hold on, that what? No, but actually it does work. So
It's like the bee, isn't it? Nobody told the bee it couldn't fly, so it does.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So never worry about harmonies. That's all sorted out, harmonies.
Yeah.
So, which is the song that you co-wrote, Jules?
The one that I wrote, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... what track number is it? I'm just trying
I
to
think
think.
it might be the second track on the album, I
The
think.
second track was the
Is it
second track.
Swept Away?
Yeah,
Swept Away, that's the
Swept
one.
Away. Should I play that?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do, yeah.
So you wrote this
I wrote this.
all on your little own?
I did, and I'm quite proud of it. It's
No, I did string quartet.
yes, you did. It's
it.
I wrote it a good few years ago now, whilst I was studying at university.
Yeah.
And that's actually how I got into music at the time.
All right.
So it goes back a few years,
Yeah.
and it's changed
nice.
obviously from its original format, which was just literally me and piano. So it's changed a lot. But yeah.